My name is Janae, and I'm with Emerging Light Massage and Vibrational Medicine. And I am so excited you're here. I have so much to share with you and to share my journey with you and how I got here. So, we live in a crazy time, right? We live in a crazy time. There's so many opinions. Everyone has one, and everyone is searching for the truth. And your doctor has an opinion, and your health coach has an opinion, and your mother has an opinion. And I have so many clients who come to me and say, "Oh my goodness, I just had a checkup with my doctor. I got an MRI, and the MRI shows nothing. What do I do? What am I know something's wrong with me." And they are looking for the truth, but the doctors don't have the answers. And so, what are you supposed to do? And so, I wanted to share a little bit of my journey and how I came to finding the full truth in these crazy times. So, about 8 years ago or so, I um, I decided that I would ask some very big, important questions, and I wanted to know the purpose of my life and the purpose of why I'm here, and if I had a mission, and if so, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing here? What am I supposed to be doing here? That is what I wanted to know. And so I was raised Christian and had very traditional beliefs. And I knew that I could pray and get answers. But the answers didn't always come as clear as I wanted them. And so I was very honest and bold with God. And I just asked God one day if I could see an angel. That was something that I really wanted to do. And I kind of left it in his hands and allowed the process to unfold naturally. And if he decided to send me an angel, then awesome. And if not, then that wasn't in his plan for me, and it's okay. So I remember distinctly praying for that. And I went to bed. I didn't think anything about it. And I clearly remember waking up the next morning, and I came down the stairs. I remember looking out into my living room, and I stopped in my tracks because I thought, I can see there are 20, 25 people in my living room, and they all look like blue holograms. That's the best way I can describe it to you. They were all talking amongst themselves. I could hear them whispering. I could make out their facial features, and it was very clear to me. And I was really overwhelmed with love. There was a lot of love in the room, and I felt that they knew me, but that I didn't know them yet or remember them yet, perhaps. So I instinctively remember that the only way for me to communicate with each one of them individually was to grab a pen and a paper, and I I just started writing down what they were telling me and what they were communicating to me. And it came in a letter format, and they each had an opportunity to address me. And no one really taught me this process that some of you may have heard of called automatic writing. And this process allows you to get truth. And that's what I was looking for. I wanted the truth. And so, more than just communicating with my messengers and the guides that were in my room, my living room, I really wanted to communicate with Christ. And so, shortly after that, I was able to recognize him in the same fashion and format as the others. And I began to write down what he had to say to me. And he had a lot to say. And I was very, very excited about what was unfolding for me and unfolding in my life. And it was working for me. It was working. And all of his messages and all of his words were communicated through my heart and through my mind. And it came through very clearly, and I decided that I would test it out. And so for 8 years now, I have been using this process, and I have 2 full shelves of journals where I have been able to communicate with Jesus Christ and with other messengers to get truth. But my favorite person to talk to about receiving truth is Jesus Christ. And the reason for that is because of his atonement. And he's perfect. And he sees each person individually, and he understands why you're here. And he understands your trials and your pain and all the things that you're experiencing. And he is going to be able to tell you and speak to you one-on-one. And so many people will pray and they quickly get off their knees and they go about their day, but they're not listening and they're not getting clear. And so many times God and Jesus Christ and your team of messengers, they're waiting to talk to you. And they literally follow you around waiting to get your attention. And it's our responsibility to be still and to be listening and to be taking note of what they're telling us. And we live in very significant times, very historic times. And so what I've learned is that God is wanting me to share with you the process of receiving truth, and that anyone can do it. And you don't have to be a prophet or a high up religious leader. You can receive truth and record messages from heaven. And so I want to teach you how to do that. And I hope that you come with me and follow along this journey. I have a lot of tips to share and things that I have learned about massage techniques and vibrational frequencies and sound therapy with biotuning. So if you like this and you'd love to learn more, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you soon.